This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan here. I'm joined by Cass and Justin, and today we're going to play some Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. It's a new game from Awaken Realms. It's about Arthurian legend. Justin, you've interviewed them at Essen.
There's some flavours of Arthurian legend mixed in here. I had the good fortune to chat to the guys at Essen. It's really just a very nice exploration game where you can split the party, which is a nice change.
Yes, yeah.
It pays you to actually explore all across the land here. So we've got our boards set out. We've each got our character boards, and we're going to be looking for another one of these.
Yes, we want another one of these big statues called a menhir, and we're trying to awaken this menhir to make sure that the world doesn't descend into weirdness and darkness.
Madness, death, all that, that good fun stuff for a Saturday night.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I've really enjoyed reading up about this and the exploration. When you go to a new place, you reveal, say, a new card next to it, and you can travel to that. There's information on the back of these cards for new bits of story. There's lots of choose your own adventure type mechanics where you read through the storybook and go through that. But also, the combat's really interesting. It's super cool. You kind of place cards on a timeline next to your enemy and see if that sequence does the damage you need to destroy it.
For me, one of the most interesting things is that most games you're sitting down to play, you are the heroes of the world. You are the best, the brightest. You're going to kick evil's ass. You're going to save the day. Unfortunately, in this world, they've already went out and they've died. So we're not... Okay, I'm not going to say we're the B team or the C team or the D team. We're working down through to the local village idiot. Hi, by the way. So I am going to be playing as Maggot.
Have you got your character board there?
This gentleman here. Now, one of the important things is we all have this little part of our character board, which is actually a bit of a minus that we all have. So okay, I'm going to do this in a funny way. My name is Justin McCauley, and I'm a recovering addict.
Wonderful. I always suspected so.
Now, around the character board, you're going to see the different stats, which I'll quickly point out for everybody. So down this left-hand side, you're going to see we have your combat stats. You've got your aggression, you've got your courage, you've got your practicality. As you can see, I'm a little bit aggressive, a little bit courageous. I am not practical at all. Down the other side, we're going to be using this side for the diplomacy. So empathy, I am completely non-empathetic. I guess my character is completely self-centered. He's a little bit cautious, but he's very spiritual. We then also have the sets here. Now, I actually need to reset this so it's full. So this first one is going to be our endurance. We then have our health, and then we then have our terror, just in case you get like super, super scared.
Yes.
So me running through a forest in the middle of a night going,
There are certain points where if you rest at a place, you will encounter a dream. If you are dying or if you're going insane, that dream becomes a nightmare, and you just increase your terror. So not ideal.
Yeah, that's going to affect me mostly because I'm a recovering addict. So I actually have to throw one of the dials if you pass me one. I'll quickly show it under the camera here. So one of these, which is two-sided. So if I come up with the skull side and not the grail side, skull side, this rest restores no health, no terror, and I have to read the nightmare if it's available. So that could be bad for me. As in I'm just lying there in the camp and you guys are having to listen to me moan and groan in my sleep.
Sounds like going to a convention with you, Justin, to be honest.
I'm not that bad. I'm not Ben.
No. Your snoring is not as bad as Ben's. I heard his from 2 rooms over. All our characters, mine and yours, both have certain crippling effects that we have to manage throughout the game. So what is your character?
Yes, so Eli is traumatized. I imagine running about with a recovering alcoholic who's mumbling about in his sleep will do that to you. So her rest only restores terror in a land with an active menhir. Statue. But I do have a special effect on the other side, which is that I have the ability to spend extra energy to gain health by searching and seeking for healing herbs.
Cool.
Lovely.
Cool.
So, I have meditation, which means I can spend 2 of my endurance to actually gain, I believe this is a magic symbol, the little
yes.
And I can have up to 2 of those stored.
That's super useful, actually. That's really useful for pursuing our objective. I'm playing as Bior. he can craft items for 5 energy, but he also has a festering wound. I'm not going to tell you where, but it's on his body somewhere.
Dude, that tavern. I warned you about that tavern.
And I cannot essentially get to max health, and that's something as you progress throughout the adventure. It will, I say adventure, as if it's going to be a nice, light, fluffy, unicorns and everything.
We're going to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Not quite Candy Mountain. It will go down as the quest progresses.
So I'd be interested as a cooperative questing adventure. Now that Sam is not here.
I was going to bring this up, yes. So we have, the last 2 cooperative games we've played did not end well for us.
They did not.
The common denominator in those was Sam was here.
Oh.
So I'm going to throw him under the bus and say, we're going to crush this.
Yeah, we've got this. All Sam.
It's all Sam. We are great. We never argue, Justin.
No.
Never argue when it comes to cooperative games.
Perfectly
all right,
strategic
look,
and sync.
If you two don't stop arguing, I'm going to turn this board game right around. Now, the final things that are on our character board are some resources as well that we're going to be gathering up.
Yes.
So we have food. So we need to eat at the end of each day to make sure that we're keeping ourselves well and healthy. We've got wealth. We're going to use that to buy and spend stuff. Reputation, how well known we are amongst the lands. How much magic we have. I've currently got 2. And our experience, which I assume is used for like leveling up characters.
Indeed. So you can spend your experience on increasing the potency of your combat deck. So you have your combat deck of 25 cards, and you can see here that there's a variety of different things. That will always be 25 cards, but you can swap out your combat deck for any of these new and shiny ones pictured here. So you'll have to pay the experience cost listed at the top. So you can do super special awesome things. But you can also increase your attributes. So you're saying about the aggression and the empathy, the courage and the caution, you can spend points to add
to those. Yes.
Add to those.
Cool. Right. The one other deck we have is a diplomacy deck, which I believe you know about, Cass.
So diplomacy is, I think, really interesting actually in this game. So it works a bit like combat, except rather than fight them, as you said, you have these sort of 2 opposing traits, pairs. And rather than, this side which is used for diplomacy rather than combat, but it operates in much the same way as a combat battle would. It's just that you're using things like empathy and caution and spirituality to defeat someone through talking rather than just blatantly hitting them over the head.
Yes, I will defeat you with my barbed words.
Well, if I need to be diplomatic with someone, you just grab them and start shaking the lies out of them.
Yeah.
That's how this
works. We've discovered the barbarian of our party.
No. Not a barbarian. An armed warrior.
Excellent. Do we feel we're ready to...
Let's give it a go.
Okay, so the first thing that happens is that on the first day we do not turn the dial of the menhir. So we have 5 days before this menhir goes out and the surrounding area is dropped into weirdness, kind of swamp, and we take lots of damage. So we're trying to avoid that, but on the first day we do not drop that dial down. So we've got 5 days before that happens.
Okay, so let there be light.
Indeed. So we will reveal an event card first. So the time is short. A guardian menhir that protected your town since ancient days will soon go out, letting dangerous powers flood in. You need to explore locations surrounding Connacht while they're still safe and learn a secret druidic ritual that would let you reawaken menhirs. So we essentially have to explore the surrounding countryside, go on a little jaunt, and turn the cards around and see if we can find anything useful for them.
Okay.
All right. So does anybody know, this is the point where we kind of discuss what actions we want to take. Does anybody know where they want to go, or should we all scatter to the winds?
I'm thinking I'm going to head east because there's a couple of locations that I can see here that are going to be revealed by heading east, which could be quite useful.
Cool. So what will happen as soon as you head east, you're going to draw a grey encounter card. So that's going to happen immediately.
Okay. Let's do that. So I spend 1 energy for that, yes?
Okay.
I'm going to risk it. If I die right now, I can just sit and watch you guys crash and burn.
Short game, ladies and gentlemen. Short game. Okay.
So I assume I moved my character.
I think it wasn't Sam's fault this time.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
You will draw a grey encounter card, and it is a vagabond. So this is a combat encounter. So there's your vagabond here, and we can then explain how combat works. So,
awesome.
Living on the trail quickly teaches you to prey on the weaker. So, when you drop to 1 health, discard all your wealth and the encounter ends. So, if you...
I have no wealth.
Fine for you, but if you go down to...
You'll still go down to 1 health. That's not fine.
Health, not ideal.
But he will have to damage me to 1 health.
Yes.
True. Good luck.
Okay.
So you're not... You know what? Tear on, man. So essentially, what's going to happen here is the combat value of this card is 5, as we can see in the top right-hand corner. So Justin must place cards to the right of this enemy, which add up to a value of 5. Now, he has to match these keys to the left. So if you want to show off one of your combat cards,
sure.
Justin.
So I'll draw. How many do I draw here?
You draw 3, because you're the only person that's going to be in this encounter.
3. All right, so my combat card, you'll see it has the symbols on both the left and the right. If you take those around.
Okay. So you have the symbols on the left. Oh, you have the symbols on the left and on the right. So if I was to hold this in, you're going to want to match one of these symbols, and you can just pick one, to the one on your attack there. And then you'll read the text on the card to see what happens.
And I assume I need to have that attribute on my character board in order to play it.
You do, which is interesting, because you're not necessarily combat effective. You got stuff that you can do.
Courage and aggression, I think.
So if we want to place that up there,
yes,
and then I'll give
him
you
there, and I'll have a look through here.
Okay.
So
good luck.
So I don't have that by. Okay, if I have magic, does it just act as a wild, or does it have to be there?
So it has to be on the enemy's card, or on the left side for you to activate it, but you'd have to spend a magic to use that if you're linking.
See. Okay, so what I'll start with is I will play Hold Guard, which will link into my aggression.
Okay, cool.
Which will work nicely. I ignore the enemy's next attack. This is worth 0.
Perfect. And your attack doesn't end now, so you can still play cards. And you get to link it to any of these 4, so you can link it to anything here. So if I just show that very quickly. Justin has played this one. He can link it to magic at the very bottom, or any of the 3 combat values or attributes.
Okay, I will then use Battle Chant, which is worth 1. And I'll be using it off of my courage.
Okay.
So this one drops if he deals me 2 damage. However, if it goes through, I get to draw an extra card.
Okay.
And then my last one...
God, and your attack is still going? That's awesome.
Is just going to be off magic, so I'm going to have to spend a magic for this one. So I'll just pop that next to it so I remember. Its text won't take effect, but it's adding a +1. So currently I'm doing 2 damage to him.
Fantastic. So you're doing a total of 3 damage in a minute?
Total of 3?
Total of
1 and 2.
0. Is that a +1 on
that? No, this one doesn't take effect because it's only on a green encounter.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so total of 2.
Yep. This one will let me draw an extra card for the next round.
That's great. So in the next round you'll draw a total of 4.
Yep, and I'm ignoring his damage. So currently...
Oh, fantastic.
When you drop 1 to 1 magic... sorry, 1 health, sorry. Yeah. So that's what he'll do to me. I'm currently doing 2 damage, so he would try and do 2 damage to me, but I ignore it.
Fantastic, yeah.
And I do 2 damage to him.
Fantastic. So he's going to stay at that 2 damage. You have to have the whole sequence add up to 5. So,
however, now I get to draw 4.
You do get to draw 4. He doesn't counter and drop any of those cards, no?
Nope.
Nope, fantastic. So
do they go away now, or do they stay there?
They stay there,
and they just become the full chain of my attack?
Full chain of your attack, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
All right, so for my next one, I don't want to use you. I'll use an attack. Play this card, ends your turn. Not playing that just yet. I've got a hex, preparation.
Just a sec.
Purple encounter.
It looks like this is going to be a long encounter.
Uncounterable. If the enemy tries to counter this card, mark it as value becomes 2 for the rest of the encounter. Is there any where he doesn't actually take anything away from me? So I think I'll play an attack on my aggression.
Okay.
And then I'll play.
If you end your turn and he is at 3 plus health, he will run away. So if he's on a 3 and a 4 when you end your turn, he's going to run away.
This will end my turn. So actually, let me take that back.
Okay.
I will play. He's only grey, so that won't work. He won't try to counter.
So you can end your turn, and you can
I think
draw.
I will. Well, I'll play the hex for a magic, and this does preparation +2 value if fighting a purple encounter does nothing, but it's another +1, so he's on 3. But if he's on 3, he runs away.
Yeah.
So if I take this back and I end my turn, do I get to draw now?
Yeah. So he would do his attack.
Yep. So I will take
2 damage.
So you haven't blocked it this turn, no? Or is it just on that first?
I think it just said for this one.
Ignore
the next enemy attack.
Oh, okay.
Drop. So this drops after the attack.
Okay. So
actually, that sucks.
Okay.
Because it was on the end.
Okay.
So it goes away, and the rest of this is currently doing nothing.
Okay. So you need to fill it with something.
I could fill it with something.
No, if I'm not right as well, does this not drop because he did 2 damage to you?
He's not doing the 2 damage, so we're going back in time to when he hasn't done that. That has just happened. That dropped, so we're now at the start of that round. And so I can either try and play something to link everything back in, but I don't particularly want to. So I'm currently doing 0, so he'll only do 1 damage to me.
Okay.
And now I get to draw. How many?
3.
3? Okay.
So because that drop card has happened, that means that any cards post that don't count
Yeah, they
until
don't
they're
work
matched up
until I
again.
match it in again.
Okay.
But it shouldn't be too difficult. I say it shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh no, I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
I've got one here which is defend.
Okay.
So I'm linking it in with my aggression.
Perfect.
And then linking it in with my courage.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
And it's saying, playing this card ends your turn. However, -2 to attacks if last in sequence. So I will take just 1 more damage.
Yeah, if that's the last in the sequence. So if it's at the very last. Yeah.
But I could play on from that now.
It doesn't end your turn?
All right, so I can finish him now. So I'll play the hex with the magic.
Okay.
It does end my turn. Damn it.
Okay. Well, that's okay. So
I'll get more cards.
It'll do a bit more damage, but it will.
So I'll take
you have the
another
cards
damage.
for the next one to finish.
And
off.
I will draw 3 more.
Yeah.
Dude, that feels a little weird that I just keep drawing 3.
Yeah. It's because if you're with a group of people, you're only going to draw 1 at the end of the turn. So you need to have the flexibility when you're just by your lonesome.
All right. Well, I can do it now. So I'll play the hex, which is going to add 1 to it, bringing it to 3. But I have to play a magic to do it.
Okay.
And then on my aggression, I'm going to play final blow for another 2.
Very good. And it does 2 damage. Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe what's it say at the bottom of that? Drop after enemy attack if not last. So yeah.
Okay, so it's fine.
So that does the full 5. And I beat him.
Fantastic. So.
And that's how combat works.
Good job. That was. I was skeptical at the start. I did not think, because you're not a huge combat character, I was like, is it going to work? But
well, it cost me 2 health. That's not horrible.
No, that's actually quite.
What is your win for that?
Yeah.
So the win is. What is this symbol?
This symbol is you get 1 experience.
Okay, so I gain an experience. I'll grab it from here.
Yeah.
I've used my magic.
You loot 1 wealth.
1 wealth. Awesome.
Okay, and you get 1 item, and it has to have a C on it. So you draw until you get an item.
With a C?
With a C.
Okay. Where's the C on these?
It'll say on it, so it doesn't have it. Yeah.
Okay. C.
Okay, cool. So what'd you get?
I got an adventurer's kit. Ignore the effect of heavy rainfall and unnatural chill events. The trials of this island claimed many lives. Make sure you won't be next.
Cool.
So where do I put this?
So you can just put that to the side of your character board, and you can equip that when you go on. You can equip items when you go on combat adventures, or diplomacy events.
And so the rest of these come back to me then?
Yes, they're your combat decks, so they just get
shuffle
shuffled in. Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
That went reasonably well.
Yes.
Again, I'm surprised. I did not expect that to go well.
While I'm here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 to meditate and gain a magic.
Very good. Okay.
Just in case, because having that magic was really a bit of a lifesaver there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will then spend 1 more to explore the card.
Okay. All right. So we'll turn this over, and you can read that, good sir.
So this is the charred conclave. It doesn't take long to find it. You just have to follow your nose. The remains of an enormous wicker man kneel at the bottom of a small vale. You were here when it was set alight years ago. The day was wet. The wicker man smoldered but didn't burn. Its victims, dozens of tightly packed druids, are still inside, their melted faces and charred beards pressed against the bars and looking towards the grey, silent skies. Barely audible, ceaseless whispers seem to fill the air. If you're playing Maggot, verse 10.
I'll read verse 10 for you. This is delightful.
I was going to say, this is cheery, festive, good fun.
Wow. Festive. Okay, so verse 10 of this part of the storybook. The lipless mouths sneer at you. The melted fingers seem to beckon and call you. An angry whisper grows like the sound of the sea. Finally, you realize they want you to come inside, to step behind the charred bars where their black arms and melted fingers may close around you, into a place where your life should have ended with theirs. Oh, background story. Did you escape this death?
I was late that day.
It explains why he drinks.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I was
right.
hungover that day. Come on.
So you have a couple options.
Yeah.
You can go inside, only if you're playing Maggot, or
Uh-huh.
if you have one spirituality, and then I will go to verse 4. You can put your ear to the bars and gather what you can from here.
I feel like that's not smart.
Or you can leave, and the exploration ends. Go inside or put your ear to the bars, or leave.
I mean, I feel like if it's specifically for him, it's wrong not to wander in and possibly die.
I'm going to go in.
You're going to go in?
He's going to be haunted by nightmares.
Okay. You break...
Maybe have money in their pockets.
Oh, okay.
Very potentially. You break some of the bars open and step inside, choking on the foul smell. Closer, a voice in your head says. You lie between the charred carcasses and feel their arms wrap around you. Closer, the voice replies, as the hands begin to pull you in. Choose one. Try to break yourself free, or lay still, lose 1 health, gain 1 terror, then, if you have the charred knowledge status, go to verse 5. Otherwise, subtract the number of this verse from the location number on the location card, then go to the appropriate verse in the Book of Secrets.
I'm going to go Zen mode on this. I'm just going to lie perfectly still. So
Right.
I'll lose a health,
Okay, and you'll gain a terror.
gain a terror.
Okay.
Ready to do some maths, Ren?
Crap. Otherwise, subtract the number of this verse from the location number in the location
So
card.
what's the number of the verse?
4 from 104.
104. So it's
So
100.
100. Easy maths.
You say that.
Numbers.
Okay. Deformed fingers dig into your skin. Bodies push from all sides, nearly crushing your ribs. I'm trying to say this as jovially as possible to kind of lighten the mood, get us through it. Charred lips whisper into your ears. The pain is immense, but after a while you understand. They're not looking to punish you. They simply want to pass on the knowledge that was lost with them. Oh, good job, Justin.
Yeah.
Lose 1 health.
Lose 1 health.
Lose 1 health.
Okay, so I'm down to 4.
Gain 1 experience.
Okay. Experience.
Yep.
You gain a menhir rights card and the charred knowledge status. Okay.
You can now reactivate Guardian Menhirs. The cost of this action can be found at the back of each location with a Menhir symbol.
Okay. That's so we wouldn't have been able to activate a menhir without them.
That's interesting.
It's all about
Justin
me.
has just managed to get us closer to completing this than we would have ever got, Ryan, on our own.
True.
Maybe we're the issue.
At this point, we would have argued, would have fallen out,
Yes.
and we
Sam would have been caught in the middle.
No,
like the
Sam
child
would have
of a
tried
divorce.
to break free. Let's be honest here. He would have went, no, they're touching me.
Yes, very much so. And you gain the charred knowledge status. So if on your
knowledge.
shave seat, not on your shave seat, your save sheet.
I know the beer's gone. I'm sorry. All right, so I've got charred knowledge.
All right.
And
Yes.
if I have charred knowledge, I'm assuming in that previous one I would have had a different option, so I could revisit here with it.
Interesting.
Once I've healed up a bit.
So,
I think I need to find the nearest tavern.
yes. So I think you need to get back to civilization to account.
Take a
Well,
step back
I've
to the-
only got 1. Well, no, I've got technically 2 left.
But 1 until you're exhausted.
You could
One
rest
until I'm
there
exhausted.
if you
Rest
want.
here?
You could rest.
Okay.
Like so at the end of our activations,
Yeah.
you could rest.
Now, quick question. Because there are arrows here and here, do these get revealed?
Oh yes, that was a thing that should have happened.
Yes.
I will put those on now. I'm looking for 109.
109.
Okay, so
I do laugh that I accidentally stumble into perhaps a solution.
Yeah, that was good.
That was wonderful.
You showed off the combat. You've gained a menhir right status. You've got an experience point.
We don't really need to be here. Justin could just play this game himself. Yeah.
I think you actually can play this solo if you really want.
You can, yeah. It's a 1 to 4 player game. So you can play solo, and this one goes on as well.
Justin can win solo.
And he can. And interestingly, this has the menhir statues in it. So we can activate a menhir right here.
But we would need to get Justin to it, I would imagine.
We need to get all of us to a menhir.
Oh, okay. We need to all be there.
We all need to be there. And then we need to deliver a certain amount of things.
Okay.
It might be useful to explore it, to get there and explore it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. Well, I've done a lot, so I'm probably going to need to rest up for a couple of days here.
You're going to chill.
Going to relax.
Yeah.
I think you earned it.
Shall we put our feet up as well?
Yeah, I think we don't need to.
You got this, buddy.
Yeah,
you got this.
We're just going to hang out at the settlement, relax.
Don't put it all on me.
Would you like to go first? We've both got a lot of energy to spend.
I will let the gentleman go first.
All right. I may go south.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend an energy to go south.
So this gets revealed?
This does indeed get revealed. It's number 108, which is here. Okay.
I do like the way the cards are linking in to make the coastline.
Yeah, it is very nice.
Cute. Like the creation of the map, I think, is very beautiful.
It is very nice. So I am at a place with a bunch of giant swords, and I am going to pay another energy to explore the back of the card.
Okay.
Cool. Things. More book reading. Prepare yourselves, guys.
This is a very story-driven game, I have noticed.
It's narratively beautiful as well. Like,
yes.
Fair enough, it's a little gruesome, but it's well written.
Prepare yourself for the sound of my jovial voice.
Prepare yourself for Ryan is about to die.
You rest a while in the shade of titanic swords, their rusty smell tickling your nostrils. 100 yards away, an elder smith toils, chipping at the jagged edge of a giant weapon. The hammer he uses to break apart this ancient steel seems very strange, as does the sound it makes. So I can attempt to climb one of the swords, I can try to talk with the smith, or I can rest in the shade of the sword. I am going to try to talk with the smith, so I will read verse 2.
Ooh, lovely. Isn't he having a nice day
Yeah.
on the countryside?
Chatting with people, great, at the seaside. The smith does not like unannounced guests or people who'd like to see his methods. Crap.
Got some problems, Ryan.
Oh, no, wait. No. If you're Beor, who I am, go to verse 4. Forget what I just read there. You know the smith. Your missing master and him used to be friends. You meet him politely. You greet him politely, and then hang back watching. Each strike of his hammer against the surface of the sword produces a sharp, tinkling sound. This old steel was shaped not with a tool, but with a song, the smith explains after a while. It takes the same pitch to break it apart. This hammer I have here remembers the music of the Four Dwellers. After a while, the smith gathers rusty ingots from the grass and invites you to his hut, where he shows you the rest of the process. I don't know if that's about smithing. There's trust this.
Smithing and chill?
Smithing and chill. I think that's what's about to happen. Gain 1 XP and the riddle of the old steel status. So I'm going to check that. And the riddle of the old steel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I can confuse y'all with riddles. Now, I can attempt to buy the hammer. I can attempt to steal the hammer. Or I can leave.
Steal it.
What must be done?
Steal it.
Yeah.
Steal that hammer.
I'm leaving. I'm like, see you later.
Dude.
Thanks for the XP.
Dude, we might need that hammer.
Might be important things to be hammered.
Shall I? Shall I?
Steal the hammer.
Okay.
Dude, it's hammer time.
I will steal the hammer then. Attempt to steal the hammer. Roll a die and add +1 point for each point of practicality. That's not bad. This could end badly.
I think it'll be fine.
5.
5. That's
Becomes
not
a 6.
bad. That becomes a 6. If the total result is at least 5, you gain the Old Steel Smasher item card.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's it. That's the end of the exploration.
You stole a hammer.
I stole a hammer.
I'm guessing it's amongst here.
It's amongst there, yeah. If you want to
Old
look through
Steel
there.
Smasher, Rusty Sword, Clan Sword.
This is going a lot better than our usual co-op games.
Yeah, it's 100% Justin. I feel like he's brought vibes and there's confidence here that we don't have usually. Like Justin's like, we're going to fight this, don't worry about it.
That must be in secrets.
Must be in the secrets. Yeah.
I feel like we've got
I have good mojo.
a leader.
Yeah, we have somebody to get all the good luck.
Yes.
Old Steel Smasher, here you go.
Thank you very much.
Weapon, add 1 to the value of your sequence during purple encounters. Add 2 instead. This ancient steel almost seems to sing.
I won't try out my opera voice on you guys, because it would be too amazing.
Break the mics.
Break the mics, break your hearts.
Oh!
Dude, my heart is stone. You need a perfect for that.
So I'll turn that.
It's not steel because he's got a hammer to smash it.
Oh! Okay. That's me. Do you know what? I might return back to town. Paying 1 to do that. And do you know what? I'm going to pay 1 energy, and I'm going to do the free. Or no, I don't need to pay an energy. Oh no, I do. I need to pay an energy, and I will gain a reputation by helping around the town.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Pretty sweet.
Nice young boy.
A nice young man.
That's grand. Okay.
See that, Bjorn? He was such a nice young lad. Then he stole a hammer, I heard.
That's it. Cass, is on you. Even though we can take our spend our actions in any order that we want, seemingly we've just gone anti-clockwise in this one. So on you.
Right.
Yes,
Natural board gamers. Natural board gamers.
Well, I'm used to playing clockwise.
We're unnatural board gamers.
True.
We're in the wrong hemisphere, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. We're in the weird.
I think I have to go north, don't I?
Probably.
You could come and try and heal me.
I mean,
No, don't do it.
it feels far away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there, but it feels far away.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go north and
Okay.
explore like my namesake.
Okay.
Okay.
So you spend energy to do that.
So I spend an energy to travel, and I spend an energy to explore.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Ooh, so this is Hunter's Grove.
Uh-huh.
It's still here as always. It's still here as always. Enormous empty eyes start to watch you as soon as you descend into the moss-covered basin. The horns, as wide as a longship, are now a home for countless birds. Inside the vast skull lies a quiet, candlelit shrine with several straw mattresses. The local hunters call this ancient skull the Stag Father and lay charms and offerings around it, including coin. The legends say the Stag Father takes the dreamers away to join him on a great hunt. And if you don't have the tracker status, it's verse 3.
Well, Storyteller Ryan, what have you got for us? A trail of blood. Broken branches is nothing.
Oh dear.
What have you found?
A trail of blood and broken branches is nothing unusual in the sacred forest of the Great Hunter. You almost pass it without noticing when an imprint of a bloodied hand on a white birch's bark catches your attention. In this hunt, the prey certainly wasn't an animal. You gain the tracker status,
Okay.
and then you can choose one of the following. You can follow the trail, or you can carry on.
Do I care? I'm empathetic. I probably do care. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'll
probably
go
do.
and check.
Okay. You sound reluctant.
Probably gonna die.
Yeah, probably. A tangle-haired bow maiden lies hidden deep in the briars, clenching her pierced gut. It looks like, at least once, the hunter became the prey. Judging from the bow maiden's hisses and curses, there's still some fight in her. You approach regardless. Her wound looks beyond your help. There's only one place where they can tend to damage like this one, the island asylum. But it's a long trek to save a bloodthirsty servant of the Stagfather. Place a time token on the dial and set it to 2.
Okay, so that one of these skulls?
One of the skulls and a time
one
token
of these
as well.
time tokens,
Yes.
right? And I set it to 2.
You see, Cass, you could have helped me. You're helping a total stranger.
Yeah, this seems unnecessary.
Yeah. So this dial moves with your
She a
character
pretty
model.
bow maiden.
Yeah.
That might make a difference.
Super pretty.
All right.
Look at me be ruggedly handsome.
Like K-pop pretty.
Okay,
Oh.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, then I can argue.
As long as you have it, add 1 to each energy cost you pay. So you're pretty much dragging her through the island.
Great.
Yeah. I'm sure you are not regretting
Thrilled by this.
that. You can discard the dial at any time. When
So
the,
you can just leave her ass in a bush.
you can be like,
I just
"See
be
ya."
like, bye, love.
When the dial ticks down to 0, discard it. So you have a new task to bring the wounded bow maiden to the island asylum. You can just,
Leave her there. I mean, do we have? Oh no, we do have the island asylum. Oh man, it's far away.
Do we? Oh,
Yes,
so we
here.
do. So we do.
Oh, by the way, we should have
Oh, actually,
Hunter's
hang on.
Grove, I should have had the other side
I
of
can
it.
go down there and get myself healed.
Which is,
Oh, no.
hold on, 106.
106, yeah.
There we go, should have been revealed.
And another menhir statue is on that one.
Good,
Yeah.
good. I'll turn this back over.
So that's this one here.
Yeah.
All right.
So the island asylum is there. How much energy do you have?
I have 4 energy.
Well, here's an interesting idea. So
Does she give me anything for like taking her to the asylum, or is she just thankless?
you'll find out.
I would find out when I got there.
So the dial is going to move down in the next day. So you have 2 days to get there. So you could spend 2 energy to get there, rest up to your full energy, and then bam, bam.
I think that might be the way to do this.
Yeah?
I kind of have to save her. I don't want to, but I kind of have to. My character would save her. I would let her die.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right. Well, then let's move back down
Okay,
and
so-
spend 2 energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty much done. I'm quite happy where I am
I'm done.
energy-wise.
Yeah.
So if we're all done,
Yeah.
we will do the end of day sequence.
Cool.
So we're all going to consume a food.
Great. Num 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 num.
And then
Jinx.
as long as your energy is not in the red, you'll go back up to full energy.
I have to do this whenever I'm resting.
Mm-hmm.
If I get the skull side, I get bad stuff.
Oh, good luck. All right.
Oh.
Skull.
Oh no.
Fantastic.
So, I restore no health or fear, and I read the nightmare if available.
I feel like you could have flipped that better, Justin. Not gonna knock your combat skills or anything else, but maybe less of the nightmares.
God.
Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear, Justin. So this is the nightmare from the charred conclave. So usually if he were to rest there, he would read a little lovely dream and you might
That he had.
get
Yes.
those things, but he had a nightmare. So your hands desperately tug at the bars of the cage, trying to pry one of them loose. Other people thrash around you in pure terror. Your lungs and mouth begin to fill with thick, oily smoke rising up from those below you. Their screams no longer sound human. Finally, the flames reach your body, blistering your skin, melting your flesh. A moment of agony and terror, and then you're back in the cage again, in another place, reliving the execution once again, and again, and again. From 200 different perspectives, the dream seems to last forever and leaves you completely traumatized and shaken. Lose 1 health and gain 2 terror.
Well, that was horrific.
Yes.
I am not sleeping there again.
Nope.
No, maybe avoid that.
I
Maybe
mean, to be
avoid that.
fair, you did choose to sleep in the cage with the bodies, so I feel like this was coming.
You may have helped us a lot, but maybe it's the time for
Have
you
you never
next.
heard the song "As the Flames Cover My Fallen Brothers"?
Skip me by that one. Okay, so we can spend our experience if we're not exhausted. Oh no, we get to hear the dream because we have rested in the time.
Oh, good.
So we get to hear that dream.
What a nice dream.
Hey, let's have a nice dream.
Yeah.
In your restless dream, a pale lady rises from the water, her eyes milky and her skin spoiled with rot. Oh, this isn't so great either.
The Lady of the Lake.
She whispers something into your ear. Her breath smells of sea salt, kelp, and rotten fish. Again, it's not getting any better. You barely remember the words. There was something about 3 enigmas, one hidden under the Isle of the Dead, one clutched in the grasp of burned hands and arms, and one buried in a mist-covered mound. But what could it mean?
Hey, I've taken care of my quest.
Yeah, I mean, charred hands, things, but if you have the charred knowledge and then you're going back
Yeah, so that's interesting.
with the charred knowledge, I bet you might be able to work out one of the enigmas.
I think it's probably, if I have the charred knowledge, it's telling me to go to sleep there.
I think,
I'm going to bet that that's what would happen. I
think-
don't want to sleep there again.
No, I think you're right. I think it's pointing to the menhir rights. And
Yeah.
so there's 3 locations here.
Oh, where you can get men
Where
here,
you get
right?
the
So
menhir
I
right.
was in the grasp of the charred hands.
Yes, yes.
So you guys have 2 quests to complete. I'm done.
And if we'd had that dream, oh, fantastic. Oh, but do we all have to? I think it just one of us has to have a menhir right. We all have to be present, but one of us has to have a menhir right.
Yeah,
I have a menhir right.
think you would
So
have to.
I can now do it.
Yeah.
But I would probably be doing it on my own. So you guys need to go complete your quest to help me complete that.
Gosh,
And then we can possibly work together to do it. Would
All
be
right.
my guess.
So
all right.
what were the other 2?
One hidden under the Isle of the Dead.
Where's the Isle of the Dead?
Possibly the healing area would sound like an Isle of the Dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's an isle. It's the only place that is an actual, like,
Island,
isle
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Yeah, it's an island asylum.
One clutched in the grass with burnt hands and arms.
Yep.
And one buried in a mist-covered mound.
This looks misty up
That's
here.
misty.
That looks misty.
Well, I'm already going to the asylum.
Fair enough. I will go to.
So am I.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. You go to the asylum. I'll go there.
All right, cool.
We now. It's the start of a new day.
Yes.
We turn the menhir dials. So this one goes down to 4.
My little woman's health is down to 1.
I love the coins. They spin very easily, but it's also a bit precarious to get to 4. Woo! There we go. Down to 1 for you, Cass. Yeah. Now we reveal a new event card.
Oh, damn.
Good weather. Your first travel is free today.
Oh, yay!
Nice. That
Not
means I can
bad.
get my
Wonderful.
butt down there.
Without any cost. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, because you didn't heal up your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
New task, earn a menhir right card before the menhir goes out. You can learn these rights in locations. In the first event card that we drew, when we draw a menhir right, we then, when completed, we draw a card from the bottom of the event deck and reveal it immediately.
I did that.
So you did that, so I'll just reveal this for now. Even though you've learned the ancient rites, the menhir in your town is for now beyond your help. There's only one thing you can do, enable one of the other 2 statues in this part of the island. So we must enable a menhir in the whitening or the 4 dweller mounds. So one of these 2
One of those
at the top of our board. Okay.
Well, I'm not going there directly just because I'm pretty beat up. I'm kind of scared. I just need to calm down.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
I need to go, I need to heal, and I need to just chill.
Yeah. So you can travel there straight away. Okay.
If it's okay for me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I will travel down here for free.
Instantly kills 3 things. Cool.
And I'm going to use the free ability that's on there to start healing myself.
So you pay 1 food, is that?
You pay 1 energy.
Oh.
Plus 1 wealth.
I gain a wealth.
good.
Cool. And then you get 2 health.
So up to 5.
Cool.
Right. I will then spend an energy to explore here.
Okay. Do you want to? Okay. Do you want to let Cass do that because she has got somebody she's trailing behind, or is it just? It's just gonna be.
It's just me having a little look.
You may follow a different path.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And if I find a path that's useful to Cass, she can then follow it.
Use it from then on.
True.
So, the card.
Yeah.
Gimme.
No.
Storyteller voice.
And we don't, sorry, can I just check, we don't fill in other cards at the side because it's out of the range.
It is. So each menhir can only you can only reveal location cards adjacent to it. That is either orthogonally or diagonally.
And so if I light one up here, we can then start showing these.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Island Asylum. The waves splash against the hull of the boat. A silent, hooded man slowly ferries you to a secluded island. Its dark willow grove overlooked on 3 sides by an ancient necropolis carved into the side of the mountain. You know the sick are kept in deep, dark holds, yet you still feel uneasy stepping down on the shore. My reading skills are crap. Grim monks, the keepers of this place, inspect your body despite your objections. Only then do they agree to listen to you. If you have the tracker status or the red sign card, verse 8, otherwise it's just its regular verse. You have tracker now.
Yeah, but that's because I'll be leaving her off, so it'll be a different story.
Okay.
Maybe.
You can choose from below. You can hire yourself as an assistant, tour the island's monuments, or sneak into the forbidden depths of the asylum, or you can leave.
I'll hire myself out. I have no problems with this.
Just hiring himself out to the monks.
No.
Go to verse 1. If any player has the helping hand status, go to verse 7, otherwise go to verse 10.
You do jump around a little bit in this book.
Yeah,
We do, yes. So, while taking care of the sick for the first time, you witness the final stages of the disease. The skin parts, leaving wide red canyons of exposed flesh. The bloodshot eyes begin to pop out. Lips, ears, and nose fall off. Oh dear. The pain is unimaginable and lasts for days. Even though priests assure you that the Red Death spreads only through direct contact, after each hour of work, you scrub your hands almost to the bone.
You're going to die.
Okay. If your empathy is 2, you're unable to finish your work. Gain 1 terror and lose 2 energy. Exploration ends. Do you have empathy 2?
Have a
He has
look.
empathy none.
I have empathy none.
So
I would say what's in my head right now, but I don't want to make the editor beep it.
interesting. So if your empathy is 1 or less, go to verse 13. You are able to somehow pull through an entire work day. The pay is meager, a day's ration of food. At least you've heard something interesting from one of the priests, it seems. It seems that deep in the asylum, there's a hold for the most violent and dangerous infected, where one of the patients is no other than Wormtoe the Wise, the legendary archdruid of the Circle. So even he wasn't able to cheat the Red Death. You gain 1 food, and your character passes for the rest of the day. Exploration ends.
That's fine.
Cool.
Okay.
I got food, I took care of myself, I got some healing.
We know where Wormtail is. I imagine that'll come up.
That's probably for you.
Wormtoe. Wormtoe. We're crossing our Harry Potter in here. Yeah. Harry Potter, I don't think was this dark. Not quite. So now we know what happens if you hire yourself out in this. So we don't necessarily get menhir right by doing that.
But Cass has the tracker
status, so I will take another turn.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go ahead, or do you want to?
No, I think you turn on. You turn on.
Okay. You're finished for the day, Justin. Yes.
Yeah. Now, don't go east. Go south.
Oh yes, go south.
Because otherwise I'll go straight into an encounter. You are right.
Which
so
you kind of want to dodge.
My first movement is free, even with.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yes. So the first movement's free, and then the second one will cost me 2.
Yes, indeed.
So that brings me down to 4.
Good job.
And do you want to put me back on here?
Yeah.
Hi, Cass. It's lovely here.
Wow, isn't it wonderful? What's that about a Red Death?
So we don't necessarily need to read the explanation
the whole thing again, but if we go to the tracker status bit.
If tracker status or the red sign card, go to verse 8.
Yeah.
Next page. Okay. Tracker status and a dial representing the bow maiden attached to character code verse 11. And no dial. Tracker status and dial go to verse 11. Okay. Secret. Add the number of this verse. Damn it. To the location number of this location, then go to the appropriate verse in the Book of Secrets. So 11 to 109 is 120.
Yes.
Oh, your boy can do math.
Is that not 104? Oh yeah. Sorry.
109. 109. I gotcha. What did I say? 120?
Yeah.
I'm good at maths, but no memory.
Goldfish.
The bow maiden reluctantly thanks you and hands you.
What do you mean reluctantly?
I don't know. I don't know what bow maidens are like.
I would laugh.
Last time I gave somebody a lift.
Reluctantly thanks you and hands you a small parting gift. So you get something out of it.
Best be something.
Gain 1 experience and secret card number 17. From now on, whenever you draw a bow maiden encounter, you may discard it and continue the game. So,
whenever I withdraw another one, like, is she going to keep appearing?
I think in the encounter decks there must be bow maidens,
Okay.
and they would attack you. And
Stagefarer's Charm. When you draw the bow maiden card, discard it and continue the game.
All right, okay.
So it's literally just
essentially
telling
a free
you
pass.
don't have
That's
to
great.
do that anymore.
yeah.
Yes, great.
So you did it, and you get nothing.
I will explore
Good idea.
this area.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Open this
you
up
just
again.
need to give me my options.
1 endurance.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Move down 1.
Don't forget, you're looking about. You're doing stuff. You're using
So
it.
you can hire yourself as an assistant, tour the island's monuments, or sneak into the forbidden depths of the asylum. So in the forbidden depths there was Wormtoe. I don't know if that will get you a menhir right, but maybe exploring might.
I think explore the monuments might be the way to do it, or should we just go straight down and look for the wizard?
I think explore the monuments.
I blame wizards every day.
If you explore the monuments, I don't think a whole ton of bad is going to come to it, but in the next turn you can party up, and if it's going to be an encounter, you can fight it together.
We'll go monuments.
Okay. So you go to verse 4. Secret. Oh, god damn it, more Maz. Subtract the number of this verse from the number key of the location card, then go to the appropriate verse in the Book of Secrets. 4 from 109 is 105. 105. Got it.
These will be nice, roundish numbers this
I
time.
smell smoke, Ryan.
Okay. You take a walk along the shore of the island. Soon, you lose your sight of the mainland and enter a narrow beach in the shade of a tall cliff. You come to the furthest point of the known world. Before you stretches a silent ocean that humans crossed 400 years ago, running from the Red Death. There's a stone here, its inscription almost entirely washed away by the wind. Astonished, you discover the stone claims this was the place where Arthur, the first king, came ashore with his men. The relief depicts this very scene. You take a look at the retinue of knights and advisors around Arthur and suddenly feel like a butt in an elaborate joke. The person to the right of the king looks almost exactly like yourself. Oh my god.
Oh no!
The discovery is so unsettling, you fail to hear A group of bandaged asylum inhabitants sneaking up behind you. Okay, so I was wrong.
I should have went down.
Yeah. Go to verse 310.
Great.
Fantastic. You've now realised we don't trust Ryan.
Well, I'm going to get the red death.
Because you were blaming Sam, but now I'm blaming you. I'm looking at you going, sir, you make terrible choices.
I may also be blaming me right now. So, draw grey encounters until you draw one with difficulty number higher than 5.
Great.
Resolve it. If you win, draw grey encounters again until you draw one more with difficulty no higher than 5 and resolve it. Oh, God.
Out of 5.
So I assume because my turn's ended, I can't help.
Higher than 5, so it's a 7 I got, which is just great.
You can run away from these things.
Can I?
Yep.
Well,
what
to
happens?
kick this off,
You get damage. You take damage, but
How much damage?
depending on what you have done here.
So if you've lost at least one battle or retreated, the wounds you suffered start to show the signs of infection. Oh.
Oh, but she hasn't.
Well, yeah.
If I run away.
If you lose or retreat. If you've won, exploration ends.
Sorry. My win condition is that it just stops.
It just ends. Like,
if I successfully kill the really hard thing
twice,
I just get to stop looking.
Yeah.
Why do you have to do it twice?
Because it's a band of people.
If you win, draw on grey encounters again until you draw one more with difficulty no higher than 5. So it's a weaker one after this one.
Okay. All right.
Cass, I believe in you. You can do this.
I don't believe in me. I'm not an aggressive person. I'm an empathetic person. I have lots of empathy.
Yeah,
I have
but
a
you've
little
got
bit
some
of courage
courage
and a
and
little bit of practicality.
I also don't believe in you.
I don't believe in me, but here we go.
You can
Push below. Do
At
you
any
believe in
point, can I
Cass?
run away?
You can.
All right. Cool. Okay.
So you'll
don't
need
believe in me.
practicality to start
Yeah.
on magic.
So, just attack instead of counting your total value.
So what is this called, just for
It's
curiosity?
a lone scout.
Squire.
A lone squire.
Yeah.
Somehow that's not better.
Oh. Okay, so he has an active ability. Defensive value of your first 3 cards is reduced by 1.
Value of my first 3.
Yeah, your defensive value.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it? No, it's just a value. Yeah, that sucks.
Right.
So you have to play maybe like 3 with zeros on them. Let him hit you.
You will only lose 1 point of energy and receive 1 attack from this enemy if you choose to run.
But then not end up with a festering wound thing.
Not necessarily festering wound, but you'd get a disease of some sort.
Yeah, no, you see, this is the island of the Red Death.
It is.
I don't feel like getting that disease. You see the bit where the guy's nose fell off? I don't feel overly confident about that.
I'm sure you'll be
Nose
fine.
fell off?
Yeah, his nose and skin and face and ears.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I kind of mentally blocked that one
I
out.
got 8 health. Should I give it a go or run?
I think you should run.
Run?
Yeah.
All right.
You lose 1 energy and you get 1 attack from them.
Okay.
So you take 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so secret card number 66 for.
And then he goes to the bottom?
Yes.
They still have to do the... I don't have to do the other guy.
Oh, I think I'm
See? I should have fought him. I am so not listening to any decision you ever make again, Ryan.
You now have the red sign.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
A strange blemish
I hate you
appeared
so
on your
much.
skin. And
Yep.
now, if you go back and go to do a day's work, you have both triggers to send you elsewhere.
Yeah. Great.
Both triggers to send you elsewhere?
Yeah, the trigger for if you go to do a day's work is if you have the tracker
Uh-huh.
and if you have the red sign,
Yeah.
and they both send you to the same place.
Oh.
So you have both those triggers now. I think I know what you should have done.
Should I have fought the thing?
I think it would have if you had the
Or
tracker.
should I have gone down to the basement? Or should I have done anything that Ryan didn't suggest?
See, if I'm reading the way this game's built right, I think if you have tracker and if you have red sign, both of those are going to force you down into that basement.
The red sign takes you somewhere else, the tracker.
Does it?
Yeah, the red sign takes you
the
somewhere else.
tracker and the red sign take you to the same place, but I had the maiden which moved me.
Because if you have the tracker and the red sign, and then you get to that, flip to that point. Tracker takes you to verse such and such. Red sign takes you to verse.
Oh, so which one
what's up.
precedes the other?
So you followed the tracker course and you
did.
completed that.
Well, that's great. Now I have the red sign course. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because she
Right,
took
okay.
the.
Well, now you can do the red sign, which is possibly going to get you chucked into the basement.
I think
is your
I am
objective.
just going to rest, man. I'm on 2 energy.
Uh-huh,
I think I might be done for the day.
Okay.
I'm done with your nonsense, Ryan.
I did nothing.
Exactly.
Okay, so...
Now it's time for you to do stuff.
Hey, Ryan, why not wander into that cave?
I may go to the Misty Mountains.
All right.
Is what I might do. So I'm
Far
going...
over the Misty Mountains cold?
Oh, yes. So I'm going to spend 1 energy.
Nope,
No,
free.
free.
Oh, yeah!
Good weather.
And I will spend 1 energy to go here.
Yeah.
So, and I will read what's... Oh, I go on a treasure hunt, guys! I go on a treasure hunt!
You sound so Belfast right there. All right, lads, I can go on a wee treasure hunt here. It's going to be great.
Maybe I'll just explore the area. I'll pay 1 and explore.
Please be a polar bear. Please be a polar bear.
Okay.
Hold on, cave.
I
shouldn't root against you. This is a
Would you like me to
cooperative
read
game.
this bit while you find it?
Yeah, if you read that bit for me, thank you. Somebody's really nice to me.
4 dweller mounds. The mist-covered mounds resonate with the sound of spades and pickaxes. Once, only insane treasure hunters worked here, but as more and more gold emerged from under the earth, these burial grounds turned into a regular mine. Or at least, almost regular. People still disappear or go mad here from time to time.
A mine! A mine!
Mine.
So, to activate the menhir right, we do all need to have the menhir rights.
Ah, okay.
So I need to keep exploring this stupid island.
And the cost is hefty.
It is lots.
Well, you're paying 3 energy, 1 health, 1 magic,
Okay.
and a coin.
Oh, a coin each.
Yeah, 1 coin each. So it's pretty damned expensive.
Okay.
But I'm guessing that's a 4 dweller one, which is just that dear.
Okay, so I can choose from below. Wander deep into the mines. I can chat with miners, or I can leave. Might just leave, guys.
If you know.
Boring. Go explore.
Go big or go home. I'm going to wander deep into the mines. So no one was ever... How deep? We'll find out. No one was ever able to count the mines, and the most experienced miners claim new ones keep arriving. Though no one can explain how. How far do you dare to wander? So I can stick to the places where the miners work, or I can spend the energy to go just beyond the currently explored part.
Yeah.
Or I can spend 2 energy and walk and don't stop until I find something interesting.
Do that.
Go all the way.
Hell yeah.
All in, man.
Yep, let's do it.
Ooh.
Roll down, add 2 for each point of your courage.
You have 1.
You're fine. Probably.
That's a 3.
Okay,
I get a 5 in total because I had 2 points.
Oh, what?
2 for each point of my courage, so that's grand. I'm going to verse 8.
What did you find?
You alright? You fine? It's all good.
It's not ideal. It's not ideal, guys.
You've fallen down and can't get out.
5. You walk right into a creature of nightmare, resting quietly in between the mines. Draw and resolve a purple encounter card.
Oh, but you have your fancy hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you got +2.
Let's do this.
Now, is that to all your cards?
To purple encounter. I think it is to, it's
So you
just
should-
overall. I think he adds 2 overall.
Pass the card.
Ooh, it doesn't look too nice.
So, this is a 4 dweller spirit. Guardian ambush. You draw 1 less card on your first turn. All damage is unavoidable.
Okay.
So if you have guard cards, you are going to take it. So if you've done 0 to 2 damage, you're going to lose an energy and gain a fear. 3 to 4, you take 2 damage and it counters first and last card. 5 to 6 damage is 2 damage and it counters your first 2 cards. And 7 damage is you take 1 damage and it counters your last. And it has 9 toto.
Oh.
Okay.
So read that. Is it to everything?
It's just overall, I think he adds 2.
During purple encounters, add 2 to the value of the sequence.
Yeah.
Obviously. So it's
not
2 overall.
Yeah.
It's not 2
per,
to each card.
Yeah, not per card.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this is far too easy.
Yeah.
So I need to get 7. So I draw 3.
No, you draw 2.
No, I draw 3
No,
because
you
it's
draw
only
2.
3.
-1 for Guardian.
No! No! That's 3.
You're going to be exhausted here pretty soon.
But I want to draw 3.
You're not getting
I want
3.
to draw 3.
I refuse to help you in any way.
This ain't good.
Do stuff.
Do stuff. Oh dear.
You have
You've got to
+2,
work off.
if that's any help.
What is it? Courage or practicality or magic?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of everything. Aggression.
I've got no magic though, but I'm going to link my practicality here and reposition.
Cool.
Okay. Does nothing and my turn ends. So.
Oh, okay.
So currently, you've done 2, which means you're going to lose an endurance and gain a fear.
Oh no, you're exhausted.
Oh
dear.
Such a bad day, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a bad day. Yeah.
New round. You draw 3 because its ambush no longer takes effect.
Ah, okay. It was an ambush effect. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay. Ooh, you know
what happens if you're exhausted?
Bad stuff.
Bad stuff, I think. Do you know what, guys? I could maybe
hit it.
I could almost finish it in 1.
No, don't go too high too quick.
Because it'll start hitting you for more.
And really hurting you. Of course, it's probably a good idea to do at least 1 more to it.
So if you're not losing energy.
It'll instantly be doing 2 and start to counter. So.
Yeah, but you're best to take 2 off your health than it is to try to take another one off your energy. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he can go down by 1 more on his energy and still just be exhausted and take another fear. Whereas if he starts taking damage to his health, this thing starts countering first and last and breaking his chain, which means it's going to take longer. So you're maybe better just hold your ground.
I'm thinking it. I was just thinking, reading the cards, I can almost get it in this one, but not quite. So I'm thinking of holding my action this turn and drawing
up more.
So I will take an exhaustion.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's down 1 and up 1.
And up 1 terror. Okay. 3 more cards?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the words of one of the greatest video games of all time, finish it.
Finish him. Okay. Okay. That doesn't help.
What have you done, you fool?
Okay. If +2 if I no. Not good either. Curses. Nope. I'm gonna have to, because I can't play.
All right. Take another fear.
Take another fear.
Yep. You can't lose any more energy. You're at 0.
Okay.
But it doesn't affect his health whenever it's. You can't go down in your exhaustion anymore.
Does it?
Pardon?
If you can't go down in your exhaustion, it doesn't have any effect.
It affects the rest.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Here we go. I can definitely get it now. Okay. I have a lot of cards, so I need to
figure out your chain.
Just
figure out your chain.
You got
Take
this.
a moment. Whoop.
Can I play?
It's not like you're infected with some sort of horrible illness.
From nowhere like a ninja, twirling the hammer like Thor himself.
Yeah. Okay. There's 2 powerful attacks there. So link that up through my aggression. Then 2 with 2.
For the other aggression.
For the other aggression. So I'm currently sitting at 6.
Yep.
Nice.
You need to do 3 more.
3 more? What's that? 9?
9, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was at 7.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You've got it, dude. You've got.
Yeah, I've got it. I know I've got it. So I've got loads of cards here. So I can link this to can only be played as the first card of the turn.
So you do your courage.
Courage is this one here. Preparation. So I do that, and that would be. No, I can't do that one, but I can do this one, which is the courage.
Yeah.
There's one that brings me up to
7.
7. 2 more. 2 more. Which would be.
That'll be it.
That would be 8.
The question is, do any of these end your turn?
Nope, they don't. None of them do. And then I'll pop this one down.
For 9.
For 9.
Boom.
It is done.
Well done.
Did not think. I thought I was going to die.
You're tired and terrified, but you've got it.
Loot 3 magic.
Oh, not bad.
I may have not meant to loot that adventure card. Or no, sorry, yeah. So you just get 3 magic.
3 magic?
Yeah, it says loot and 3 and then the magic symbol. So yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and 3 experience as well. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad, guys. I'm going to get tasty attributes after this.
Yeah, that's the one thing we forgot to do during the last rest.
I don't think we had a lot of experience though after
we
the last.
didn't.
Yeah. Oh, you had to. Oh, yeah, you could have. Yeah. I have 4 now, so I'm looking.
Well, that felt like a horrendous struggle.
It was a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to shuffle my.
Are we all done for the day? Shall we rest?
Well, it's Ryan finished, so
he has no more
exploring.
Couldn't do nothing.
Just going to stay down in the bottom of that
Crawls
mine.
out of the mine. Lads, I find stuff.
Bad idea.
I didn't want to find that stuff.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
So, resting.
Yep.
Flip.
Okay, so resting. Oh,
yes!
you need to flip.
Grail!
Nice.
I
So
just
you
go-
heal health? No, you don't heal health, but...
So I go full, and on a regular rest, do you heal any health?
Don't think
yes,
do you heal health?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. No, you don't.
So,
at the end of the day, you eat your food.
Eat your food and you restore 1 health, yeah.
Right, and fear?
And you get 1 fear down.
Oh.
1 fear
Restore,
down?
yeah.
Oh, restore.
Good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Restore 1 health
thought
and
that-
move 1 fear down.
Oh,
I
okay.
think on 5 health, I kind of want to keep this food.
But you have to eat your food.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, okay.
But, so the eating the food just puts me up 1? Or is it eating an
Well,
additional?
eating the food restores 1 heart and 1 fear.
Okay,
Back down.
that's fine.
And all your energy gets restored, but you were exhausted and on 0.
Yeah, so I only go up to 4.
So I'm going to spend 2 experience,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to put 1 into my aggression.
Cool, okay, yeah.
Just because I've got quite a few good aggression cards there.
Yeah, I saw that in the comment. That's a pretty good idea. Cass, are you going to spend any experience?
I only have 1 experience.
Yeah.
So you would only be able to look through your advanced combat deck because you couldn't spend it on any of your attributes there.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to keep it for now.
Okay.
Because I'm going to try to build up my aggressive side, I think.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 to increase my practicality. So I'm just going to be full combat focused.
Yeah. Cool. You still have 2 more. So you could just knock that courage up. Oh no, wait, no, it would take 3.
I couldn't. It would take 3, yeah.
Yeah. All right, dreams.
Dreams. Okay, so do you want to do the island asylum first?
You know.
And did you get a dream rather than a nightmare?
I did.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Why I was able to heal and calm down.
Oh, yes.
Interesting. There are no dreams in this place. The sleep is as cold and silent as the rocks of the island. Considering how much pain and death they've seen, perhaps that's a blessing.
All right.
Take that.
Seeing the
High five.
dreams, yeah, that's a bit of a blessing. Okay, and then a dream for what I'm calling the Misty Mountains. The Whitening, no, not the Whitening, the other one. 4 Driller Mines. Ah, okay, there are no dreams in this place. The sleep is as cold and silent as the mines themselves. Cool.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That seems fine.
So, the menhir goes down to 3.
Oh, and I did save that woman, so I don't need this anymore.
No, you don't.
No, you don't need that.
Ungrateful cow.
We reel a new event card. Roads and trails fill with homeless vagabonds. Many hail from fishing villages up north, where the last menhirs went dark weeks ago. Though malformed and sick, they're the lucky ones. Their tales chill you to the bone. Is that what's going to happen to your land? Help the refugees. Spend 1 wealth or food, and you can gain 1 reputation or experience. And 1 experience if you do that.
I'm sorry, I'm poor.
I feel like I want to keep my food.
I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to help your refugees, of course. So I'll get an
spending
experience and a reputation.
Good for you.
Yeah. Heartless monsters.
I mean, I would, but I have 1 food and no monies.
Yeah.
I have 1 food and nothing else.
True.
I have 1 mouldy loaf of bread. This
Yeah.
is my mouldy loaf of bread. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
I think after our events this time, we need to go get some food in the hunting grounds.
Well, I think myself and Cash should probably party up and try and go through the asylum
And
to
go
the
through
restricted
this.
area.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Best of luck.
Yeah.
I will.
Do that together. Do we both spend an energy?
One of you spends an energy.
I'll spend it.
So
yeah.
what's good about that is if you travel in a party and one of your party members has no energy left, you get to spend energy for them and help them carry them around.
Cool.
Essentially.
Thanks.
So,
Helping.
what do you guys want to do?
Basement.
So,
Sneak into the forbidden depths of the asylum?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Cass?
yep, let's go.
Okay. Roll a die. Add +1 for each point of practicality and aggression.
And since we're in a team,
Yep. That's
Yes.
+3.
Then check the total result. Oh,
Nice.
4+.
9.
You managed to get into the deep halls unnoticed. Go to verse 3.
excellent.
Archdruid Wormtoe is in one of the deepest cells, desperately sustaining himself with magic. The last strips of skin left on his body resemble the scales of a half-scrubbed fish. His mind, however, seems in good shape. It doesn't take him long to recognize you're an outsider. Then he takes a long, hard look at you. If you're maggot, he's in your party, or if you have less than one magic, you're unworthy of a single word. The druid fumes. Get out of here. Exploration ends. Dude! Yeah, so what you could do...
Can I explore on my own?
Yeah, you could do that on your own if you want. So you could break up the party for free and then explore it as for one energy.
Well, then let's go again.
All right,
I was trying to be helpful.
Well, you weren't.
So
I have had no luck since I got to this island.
Straight to verse 5, if you want to roll a die and add your practicality and aggression.
I've only got one, man. Oh, 6.
That's grand. That's enough.
Let's go back.
You go back to the Archdruid.
Not with that guy. I don't know who he was. Weird.
If you have one or more magic.
I have one magic.
Go to verse 2. Listen to me, the Druid says. We should let you all die for what you did, ungrateful But the knowledge of the circle can't die with me. You have to listen. You have to remember. Gain 1 experience. And the menhir writes.
Yeah.
So secret card number 11.
Thank you.
Did he talk to you this time?
I could have had this done. I could have had this done.
I owe the guy 5 gold. It's not my fault. The chicken was supposed to win.
Any of the men at this table, I could have been done.
That was your idea to go up as a party, was it?
No,
it was mine.
It's his idea to go up as a party. It was your idea to go around the monuments. I wanted to go into the thing and see the wizard dude. I'd been sorted.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I am going to spend an energy to move.
Yeah.
Away from Cass. She's mad.
Where are you going?
And I'm going north to a grey encounter.
All right.
I need money.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's fair enough, actually. Fair enough.
So it is a weird claimed for 5.
Oh, that's not too bad. Does it give you any money?
No, he gives me magic. But he's only got 5. And was it hunger, despair, or weirdness? Oh, so this is someone who's already transformed. So 0 to 1 does 2 damage, and I gain a fear. 2 to 3 does 1 damage and 2 fear. And if I get 4 but not 5, he counters everything.
Ooh.
Cool.
So 3 cards.
3 cards. Good luck. And that's good because you added a point to your aggression.
Yes. So what
I quite like this mechanic that as you do them more damage, they get angrier almost. Yeah.
I like the entire timeline, the sequence. I think it's really interesting. I'm linking it with. It's a nice way of biding your time, waiting for the right moment to strike. It's good. Plus, we haven't had any combat encounters together.
No.
So it'd be interesting
to see
to
it as a team,
balance each other's cards.
So I'm just going to do this very quickly. I'm going to stick down a final blow for my aggression. So it's got 2 on it, and I drop after the enemy attack if it's not last in the sequence. So currently it is last in the sequence, and because I'm doing 2 damage, it's now doing 1 damage to me.
Okay.
But it's giving me 2 fear. I don't mind going crazy.
Okay.
I am then drawing, because that's its attack done. So, uno, dos, tres.
He's gone so mad, he's gone Spanish.
I was about to speak some Spanish. I don't know much Spanish. I can't say anything.
Okay, so I'm going for a powerful attack.
Cinco, seis, siete.
And then I'm going for Intimidate.
Oh, good job. Yeah,
because 5 to finish it.
Beautiful.
Good job. And you wouldn't drop that final blow at the start of the sequence because it's after the combat turn off the monster.
So I will gain an experience, a magic, and I believe that's all.
All right.
Good job.
Cool. Well done. Justin again being the brawler of the group.
Hey, I beat that thing of value 9. Thank you very much.
How tired were you?
I beat it when I was exhausted.
Right. I'm going to pay 1 to continue to move.
Okay.
Just so I am the hell out of here. I will go here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got 1 more. Have we explored this area yet?
I don't think we have, no.
I will explore this area for 1 more.
Okay.
Thank you kindly. So this is whitening. The hole is here as always, gaping right in the middle of the whitening. The white lichen that gave this town its name, its new name seems to grow out of it. It covers the walls of nearby halls with a thick coat. Only close up one can discover it is in fact a layer of small sparkling crystals like sea salt on the wooden poles of a pier. As you inspect it, several people watch you suspiciously.
Okay.
And I've got a little more here.
Okay.
If you have Fail's Legacy status, verse 10, if you're Ale, or she is in your party, you have no cure, and you have no cure status, verse 1, otherwise verse 7.
Okay, interesting. Because if you have more than 2 reputation, go to verse 12. Otherwise, it's verse 11. Have you 2 reputation? No. Okay. Some sickly whitening men block your way. You look like trouble, one says. And we have enough of that here. Leave. 1 or less aggression. You calm your nerves, breathe deeply, and bring things down a notch. Nope. Go to verse 12. But you have 2 or more aggression. The blood pounds in your veins. They will not tell you what to do. Go to verse 8.
Who the hell do you think you are? I am the mighty maggot.
If you were hoping for a battle, the sickly and malnourished whiteners were probably a disappointment. It's not a real fight. Their bones snap like twigs and their skin parts under the softest blows. Soon your opponents wriggle in the mud, bleeding, crying from pain, and cradling broken limbs. Horrified children run out of the shack to protest their mothers and fathers. It's hard not to feel bad about yourself, you bastard. If you have at least 1 empathy, gain 2 terror.
He has no empathy.
I have no empathy.
Exploration ends.
Okay, I'm going to say it this time. Maggot, he's angry, and he gives 0
just destroying villages of innocent women and children.
You don't mess with Maggot.
Nobody did. They asked you to leave them alone, kindly.
No, they were rude to me. And they didn't have alcohol.
Exploration ends.
And I have no more energy that I want to spend.
So you can spend a night in that place, aye?
Just hang about with a,
Give me your bedroll.
Fine.
Oh, who's going to argue with me now?
Cass, is there anything you'd like to do?
Have we not? Are we not at the end of day? Did I not do...
No, because we partied and then we stopped
but then we
partying.
split and I went on my own.
Okay, so whatever, like you still got
I'm happy enough to move. That whitening place I don't really want to go to because Justin's destroyed the gaff. But
and it is your home.
But is it my home?
Yeah, because it mentioned you on the back of the card.
It mentioned me, which is why I'm considering going up.
Okay. If you go up, you're going to have another encounter.
Well, the other thing is, I could have an encounter because I haven't had an encounter and I do need the moolah.
Yes,
your
or other stuff.
Are not great for combat, though.
Attributes are not great for combat, but they're not going to get any better.
They could if you spend your experience point on
them.
If you could do something to
but I would need 3
point.
for...
In fact, you could work in the asylum for a day.
And you could increase your practicality for 2.
I could work in the asylum for a day. Oh no, I have empathy. Bad things will happen.
Well, it just means that it'll stop. Yeah. But if you have the red sign...
Damn it, my trap!
You could go here.
You could.
It's safe.
Is it?
I've been there, it's safe.
Well, no, it's safe for him.
I feel like nothing's safe for me anymore. Let's go.
Do you know, my advice has led to bad things. Yeah. I ain't going to say anything.
Go fight stuff.
I think go fight stuff.
I did not advise that. You tear on.
I'm gonna fight stuff.
Great.
Let's see what happens.
What'd you get?
It's alright, it's tiny.
Oh, okay.
It's a crazed farmhand. That's fine.
A grazed farmhand would be a bit simpler, yeah.
Plenty of these in Northern Ireland. Yeah. I could do this. It's hard not to lose your mind when the world seems to have gone insane. Aren't that the truth? Okay, so change 1 wound during the first enemy attack. Oh, charge. So +1 wound during the first enemy attack.
Okay.
Right, so...
you get 3.
Get 3.
And it's on courage or practicality.
So let's see. So I could take 1 wound. Yeah, it's on courage and practicality. So, practicality. So you. Oh no.
He's only got 4 health.
Oh dear.
True, like it's a small encounter.
So let's go here.
Yep.
And then Yes.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I will stop and take a wound.
Okay, that's
But
also,
I get
that's
an
bad.
extra one because he
take
charged.
2.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad though.
fine.
You've got a lot of health.
Yep. And then draw up 3.
Anything interesting on these for the text
If
below?
last in sequence, when the enemy attacks, choose the attack instead of counting your total value. I was going to choose 1 anyway, so that's fine. And
that
then
could be useful though. If you're
It could, yeah.
choose it.
There's a couple of attacks like that where you can just choose the weakest one.
I got problems. No, I think I'm okay, but I'm going to have to spend a magic.
You have magic.
Yeah, so
Bosh.
there we go. Magic spent.
Okay.
Done.
All right, good job. That was really good.
Yeah, that was.
Well, you need to do
Oh,
one
no,
more damage.
there's one more. I'm being stupid.
Oh,
Yeah, and now he's going to counter your last.
Yes, he is.
So you-
Oh, but this is uncounterable. If the enemy counters this card, cancel the attack and immediately start your next turn.
cool.
Awesome.
All right, so draw
So,
3 more
Yeah,
essentially.
draw 3
Yep.
more and finish him.
Cool. Excellent.
See,
Not
Ryan, you were
helpful.
saying at the start, we're
Not
not all
helpful.
very great fighters, but
Actually,
there is
it
things we
balances.
can do.
It balances out. Actually,
I'm very impressed with the combat system.
I think your starting deck matches each character quite well.
Yeah.
So,
and then just with a couple of
Do
bonuses.
nothing.
well, that's okay. You don't have. You still have a lot of
Have to
health.
wait. Yeah. So,
okay.
Take one.
yeah, I'll wait, and he will do 2 damage
yeah,
at this
2.
point.
Ooh.
And counter your last,
So
but it's
4.
uncounterable.
Yep.
So hang on.
No, because that's. I would imagine that's only on this turn or on that turn.
But
So-
it is just flavor text saying this is uncounterable.
No, it says cancel the attack and immediately start your next turn. So I imagine. It's just
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as long as that's the last in sequence.
Yeah.
Okay. So it just stays there, but it doesn't do the rest of it?
Yeah, because
Okay.
yeah, essentially you would eventually add more cards to that if it's going to stay there.
Alright.
So that's the
I'm
plan.
gonna kill him anyway.
Okay. Finish
So
it.
Cool.
and then we'll do a surprise attack. Oh.
Yep.
Yes, can only be played as a first card during your turn.
Yep,
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's fine. Done. That took longer than it needed
Good
to.
job. So what did you loot from this guy?
Some food.
Hey, we all need a bit of food at the minute, so
Yeah.
So that'll do.
Hey, I'm about to sleep somewhere where there is no food.
Oh, that might be a problem.
Well, I've got one food
true.
left.
It's tomorrow night that we're
Yeah.
gonna.
It's-
however, at the same time,
It's gonna be sucky.
It's down to 3 at the minute. The men here, so
Yeah.
we have like 2 more days.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, like, myself and Cass are set. It's just a matter of gathering resources for us now.
true. Yeah.
Which is why next round I'm going back down there to kick into someone else in a grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah.
Can I pay
You know, beat
food
up the
to get-
peasantry.
Oh, I can pay food. Oh, I can trade with the townsfolk to get money. That's
Really?
good.
Oh yeah.
So what I might do is take a wee walk forward, go join you up the whitening,
And just as a free action
Just
to
take that down. and I'm going to pay food, and I'm going to take a money.
all right,
Okay.
cool, good job.
Cool.
Right?
I'm gonna go and try and get that last menhir rights, but I don't have a lot of energy. That's gonna be the problem. So
Go explore.
I'm gonna go explore. So oh god, I'm gonna
How deep are
pay
you going?
Hmm?
How deep are you going?
as deep as I can go. I think so. Yeah.
That's 2.
Yeah.
Maybe take a moment.
Spend 2 energy. I'm gonna be exhausted anyway.
Yeah, but if you spend the 1, you won't be exhausted the next day and will be fit to explore better.
This is true. If you like hold off, we can heal up full.
Yeah.
You've got more of a chance if you take a wrong turn of getting the many rights.
If you need me to, I can come across there tomorrow and give you a hand and start spending
I
mine
think
for you.
rest
yeah.
might be the way forward here.
So I just
Instead
go
of
for 1.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go 1 deep.
1 deep. Add 1 for each point of your courage. Will be 1. Two. Okay. So that's not necessarily bad. So check your result in verse 8. The miners scramble and panic as a weird beast jumps out of the mists. Lose 1 health unless you have 1 or more aggression. Oh, so nothing happens. Okay, that's fine.
So you stand there howling at it.
Exploration ends. That's fine. That's fine. I will rest there.
Rest.
I mean, I've got tons of energy, but
Do you want to do more things?
I can't think of anything else I need to do.
Okay.
I could explore.
Explore.
All right. No, because my health isn't great, actually. No, well, yeah, I'll rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Flip.
Gone. What do you get?
Good.
It's fine.
So I do my food.
Okay.
I gain a health.
Food.
I lose a terror.
1 health.
And this goes back up.
Lose
to
a terror.
full.
Oh, thank
And that
goodness.
goes back up to full.
Come on, thinking I gain a terror at the end of the night, but no, it's not.
Unless you're having a nightmare like me.
Yeah, yeah.
Lovely dreams.
All right,
So
we're all good. Dreams here in
Whitening.
the whitening, and
Yes. Yours
that's
doesn't have a dream.
no, we don't have a dream there. So in the whitening dreams, your dream of home is understandable, considering for the first time in your life you've wandered so far from it. But why is everyone talking and walking backwards? All right.
All right.
Is that all?
That's all, yeah. Menhir counter goes down 1.
Ooh, what are we on?
2.
Ooh.
2.
I'm gonna go help Ryan.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll explore where I'm at.
Let's
So,
go.
I'll spend 2. Come to help you.
Yeah.
Explore the party.
We'll explore as a party. Yeah. So sure, I'll spend the point of energy for this one. And we'll explore. Okay, let's do this. And we're on the 4 dweller mines. Here we go. Do you want to roll this time?
I'll spend 2 to go deep.
2 to go deep, and on both of our courage, so it's gonna
Plus 4.
Plus 2. Yeah, plus 2 for each. Yeah. Okay.
For 3.
3. So it's a
7.
7. You reach the heart of the mines and stop, awestruck. Go to verse 3. A burial mound taller than all of the others emerges from the mists in front of you. Its front gate betraying the same shrine as all old steel. Betraying the same shine as all old steel items. You feel uneasy. This is not a good place for a mortal to be. Choose one. Try to dig into the mound. Go to verse 9. Attempt to break through the gate requires the old steel smasher, which I have. Or we can go to verse 10. Shall we break through?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Onward to glory. I'm leading this party to victory.
As you strike the gate with your hammer, a piercing wail staggers you. You push some scraps of cloth deep into your ears and continue. Soon a crack appears on the surface of the gate, then another one. Finally, the metal crumbles, letting out a deafening cry that makes your ears bleed. Oh. Inside, you find a cavalcade of interconnected rooms and corridors filled with items that defy description. You stumble out hours later, dazed and confused. You didn't even think to grab something to sell. But the knowledge that crept into your mind instead is precious. Gain 1 magic, 1 experience, and the menhir rights card.
Yes.
1 magic and 1 experience. 1 magic and 1
for me.
experience.
There you go.
There you go. Oh, you've got. Okay.
1 magic. Oh, sorry, I needed a.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah,
1 magic and 1 experience.
So I now have
The
3
menhir
magic.
rights
2.
card.
Yep, you now have. You now know how to wake these ancient stones. Okay.
There you go, buddy.
So,
Thank you very much.
The only thing we need now is money.
yes.
We money. Do we need to give it food?
Because we just flipped this and flip it over now. So the
Yeah,
way
of course.
this works is Activate Menhir requires all players with Menhir rights cards pay 3 actions, 1 health, 1 magic, and 1 coin / player.
Per player, that is.
coin.
Yeah.
Oh, per player, yeah.
So I think that's a total of
3, yeah.
3 coins,
Right.
but it's 1 food, 1 magic.
No food.
1
Oh
health.
no, 1 health, 1 magic.
Yeah, 1 health. I can cover the magic.
I don't have
and the health.
magic.
I have all the magic. The health is fine. It's
Thank-
just going to
I
be
have
the.
tons of magic.
It's just going to be the money.
Yeah, it's the money's
Okay.
the problem.
Well,
Where do we get money?
encounters. Do we
In
want to
fact-
all go as a party and try to fight it out?
I think you're right. Yeah.
One huge cooperative battle.
But the green encounters are for food. It's the grey encounters that give us the money.
Okay, so
So
you're going to have to travel a bit to get to me.
if we travel as a party, we're already as a party, so
Yeah.
only one of us has to spend the energy.
Do it.
So I'll spend the energy.
Right, we're 2.
So if you come to here, I
Well-
can spend the energy to get us to there.
Brilliant.
Yep, great.
Yes. Okay.
Let's have a look at
So
this.
we are going to travel here.
One.
I will spend 1. We'll travel here then. I will spend another 1.
And then I will travel with us all
And
Down.
we'll go.
to here.
We will immediately
Go into a grey encounter.
go into. Guys,
Ready?
We got this. We got this. Yeah.
So it's a crazed farmhand,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
but he only gives you food.
That's fine. Do we each get a
But
food
we can
then?
swap food for money.
Yeah. But do we each get a food from him
We have
because
to-
there's more of us?
No,
or is
it's
it
only
total?
1, I think, because it's just his loot. You just get 1.
Yeah.
But someone can take it for now. But we can come back into this, can't we?
Yeah,
Or we have
can
to
move-
step
we-
out
no,
and
we-
in.
we could step out. and
Because
in.
as long as I can carry us, yeah.
Okay, so 1
Alright,
each.
so
Yeah.
1 each.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so if I can take it on aggression to begin with. Ryan, how's your aggression look?
My aggression is this. So
All I got is practicality.
okay. Yeah, of course.
Courage. What's the courage look like? Yeah, if you
So
go
I
first.
can put I can put my practicality down there,
Well,
Oh yeah, and does that give us like?
and then that gives you everything on this side.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, so that's great. What does it do attack-wise?
1.
So 1 at the minute.
Okay.
But if you go next round,
Oh yeah, and then you can put through courage.
and then I put that. Oh damn. That's it.
Well, no,
Actually,
'cause
yeah,
aggression
through
be
courage.
aggression. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
we've done it in
through
one.
courage.
Or
Yeah.
courage.
We've done it in one.
Yeah. Great.
You'd be dead.
So
Goodness,
who wants
amazing.
food?
Who's got the worst health?
No, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put food with me.
All right.
You're going to sell it.
We're going to step out and back in.
Yes.
But I'm going to sell it when I'm up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just going to be hungry, and we'll only get 4 energy next turn.
That's fine.
But we're all traveling as a group to get money, so we're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
1 out.
Out.
1 out.
Sell it
Free
for
the
money.
Yep.
Free. Yeah.
For Z money.
Cool.
We're just going to actually everybody needs to take their actual.
Cool. Thank you. I'll shuffle that back
And my cruise farmhand goes away,
in. Cool. Are you stepping back in?
and then we're going to step back in.
Hey,
So-
could we could maybe get this? Not maybe in this turn, but definitely next turn. We could definitely
It's
get this.
close.
Yeah.
Definitely close.
Cass, we're actually going to win a cooperative game.
Why would you say
Right,
this?
hang on.
I think it's
Let
gonna
me
happen.
check one thing. Because I explored this, what I forgot to check was what the menhir cost. Is it? Okay,
Do you wanna,
just have a look.
do you want to check? Yeah.
Yeah, just in case.
Because
it's
we've
a different
explored it
cost.
before.
Oh, hold on.
The cost is the exact same.
Okay, cool.
New problem. Draw a grey encounter when you enter this location once per day.
Okay, well let's go back to
All right,
this area
take
and
that
just
take my energy back.
yeah,
so
take the
I
energy back. We'll rest,
Yeah.
and then we'll go back the next day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we could go here and go hunting.
But
Yeah.
it won't. But it won't
Food?
get us.
If we kill animals
Yeah,
for food, we
you're
just
right.
get
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
for
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going hunting.
that. Yeah. Draw a green encounter.
Cool. But we have to
although-
pay 2 energy
Yeah.
to get 1 food.
Yeah. I'll pay. the two.
I've already paid 1.
I'll pay 1.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I know I'm going to Crapsville anyway.
And then we draw.
Green
and that
encounter.
gives us 1 food, which I'll.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it says
Yeah, well,
pay
that's-
2 to get 1 food, and
that's
then
fine.
draw a green encounter.
Uh-huh.
And this is a glade hair. It's only 3.
That's fine.
Ah, yeah.
And if you play no cards during your turn, the glade hair runs away.
That's fine.
All right. Okay. So I'll draw 1.
I'll draw 1.
And I draw.
Oh,
one.
so we need to start with the practicality first.
Yeah. Cast, it's on you.
I don't have it.
Have you got it?
No.
It runs away.
It doesn't.
So
Oh
If
no,
we-
it does. If we can't play anything, yeah,
Yeah.
it runs away.
yeah.
That's
Oh
a shame.
no, we couldn't catch a rabbit.
Okay.
But we
we're
did
gonna
get
go.
food from that.
We did
We
gain
did
1
get
food.
food.
Yeah. So one of us isn't going to go hungry. Actually, you could sell it.
He's just gonna keep getting us starving.
Ryan,
Hey,
you
I would
could
have to move
us.
out and back in.
Actually,
I'd end up
Ryan can
exhausted.
move us.
Yeah. I move us in.
You sell
You
it.
sell it. Then we activate this.
Yeah.
We activate it straight away because even
Yeah, we've got the coinage.
yeah, we've got it. We've got it in this turn.
All right. Okay.
So,
Ryan,
Ryan,
move us
pay
in.
1 to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cast, sell that for coinage.
All
Which
right.
is a free.
Done.
Yeah. Free. And then
We rest.
we could just activate it right now because we can spend the energy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right.
All right,
yeah,
let's
we've got
go.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. So we are
spend it.
spending 3 coin.
3 coin.
Yeah.
spend
1
them.
health.
Yeah.
1 health.
Who's
yeah.
taking it?
I'll take it.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I think it's each of us.
Is it each of us?
Yeah, I've
All
got 1 action left. Cass, you should have 1 action left.
I have 1 action left. What do you mean by action? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
1
yes.
Endurance. Yeah, so we'll go
Takes me down
down.
to exhaustion a wee bit, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
1 magic.
And 1.
I'll pay that.
I'll pay that.
I don't have that.
And I'll pay 1 for Cass.
There we go.
Cool.
It is covered. Place a menhir in this location and set its dial to 7, -1 per player.
Hey, there
so
we
that is
go.
5. No, 4. Caroline, do your maths. There we go. And we're
the
like,
carriage,
if
yeah.
the actual land was there, that would be really helpful.
There we go. We've 2 men here down.
Yep.
And then we can reveal the locations around it.
All around that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, although I think we're done now.
We are done. We have
Fulfilled.
we have fulfilled when completed. Draw a card from the bottom of the events deck and resolve it immediately. Enable them. Yep.
At
So
this
that'll
point,
be-
this is where we discovered that we've done nothing.
that is the chapter 1 end. So, congratulations, you completed chapter 1. Each player gains 1 experience point.
Yes.
I'm sitting at 5. Oh, sorry, I didn't even give that to you, Justin. Sorry. If you wish to stop your game now, follow the saving the game section of the rulebook. So we each have a save sheet which we can check, or we can take note of our statuses. I am turned into a robot. Otherwise, take the Chapter 2 start event card out of the box and follow its instructions.
Yes.
Well, so far, I think we've gotten to the end of that. I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've done damn well.
Sam was the problem.
Sam was the problem.
Victory on a co-op game with me first time through. I'm taking the win.
Yeah,
I will look mercilessly.
Yeah. I do. Yeah. Glad we finally won a cooperative game cast.
Yeah.
It's
proud. Proud moment, Ryan.
Yeah. It's not us. It's not us.
It's not us.
That was Tainted Grail, guys. How did you find it?
Very interesting exploration mechanics, and I like the idea that if we were to keep playing, we would now begin to light up new locations around here and actually have your map sort of organically grow.
Yeah. And the artwork on it is very beautiful, and how it all lines up is lovely as well. We were saying earlier about the southern coastline here. I'd love to explore more east
and see what's up there. I have to say, like, narratively, I know it's a big tome and that there's a lot of addition and everything, but actually I love the complexity of the narrative in it. I think it's really beautiful how it develops.
For myself, I was confused until it started telling me its story. And then I started to get it.
How do you find it growing from the edge, Justin, where there's a lot of, not necessarily choose your own adventure, but there are consequences to your actions, and
the story triggers are very different between the two games. So in the edge, it's if a certain thing happens during your battle, a story event will trigger. Whereas this, it's fully engineered, fully baked in, that everything is about those choices, those stories. We told you to steal the hammer. You were meant to steal the hammer. You stole the hammer.
You were right. I hold my hands up. You guys were right on stealing the hammer. You were right. You should have explored the dungeon.
We see, I always base it off, if the weird thing is happening or they mention the weird thing, you should probably go that direction.
Why do you think I was getting hugged by dead burnt bodies?
Yeah, exactly. I should probably climb in there. That's fine.
It's that moment. You know the meme of the dog in the burning house, and he's just sitting there going, "This is fine.
Yeah.
It's all fine."
Yeah. Okay. I've learned for next time then. We're going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you've enjoyed watching Tainted Grail, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. If you've played any of Awaken Realms' other games, let us know what you think in comparison. And if you're going to pick this up, we're going to leave it there, and we'll see you next time.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.